Okay, well, this is my server PC that hasn't really been a server, but one of these days I'll get some hard drives for it. But I decided that I want to upgrade to another machine, this Antec, for my next build. I'm building a 7600X, but I need a better power supply because I was going to steal from this one, what I'm having problems with, but it doesn't have. I'm worried about it, so I'm just going to go steal one that's a good one. I have 1000G on the bottom of this, so I'm going to steal it. And I found it actually has some power cords for my 360, 3060 I have, so everything works out. I didn't have power cords because that one had two power cords for the 360, but I'm worried. I'm worried the 360 might be bad also now. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put it in. I got the stuff from Amazon. My things are transferring over from my other build are my fan and heat sink, and that's about it from that machine. I'm also going to be probably selling the what was it, the 1600X AMD with a motherboard, 470 motherboard. If someone wants to buy it from me. Anyway, I'm working through this process, trying to make this 850 watt didn't have anything in it, so just threw it away. Anyway, this is spacefromspacesbox.com. Okay, well, this is Space again. I got my new case that I'm going to be trying out. We got my processor, my video card, my hard drive, my other stuff. The processor still in the box over here with my heat solution and some other stuff. Okay, I got the box open, and it comes with the box in the box. Got my Skull Candy earphones. I'm gonna have to try out. My voices keep stealing them from me, so I got this is like the third or fourth earphones I bought Bluetooth. Try to get cheaper, with voice cancellation, with sound cancellation. Anyway, here's the box that has the processor and the motherboard. I haven't pulled it out yet, but it should be in there, and we'll go from there. This is the Ryzen AMD Ryzen 5 76X that I'll be putting into this new machine. And this is the motherboard that came with the deal from Micro Center through Amazon. It's the Pro 650M A Wi-Fi B6500. B650, I guess. Anyway, we'll do some benchmarks and stuff like that in my second video. This is just the building of it, this video. This is the MSI motherboard that came in my kit. And it also came with antennas and a thing for mounting your motherboard and screws. Anyway, this is the star of our show. It's our Antec case. It comes with 3 fans. It was only $65. It's window. It has I/O up on the top. Looks like one USB 2, then 2 USB 3s, or 2 USB 2s and 1 USB 1. Anyway, headphones and jack and stuff like that. I wish it had USB 3 up here on top. It would be nice. I'm upgrading my machine so I can use my my 2 version of the video VR headset from Oculus 2 to play games on the internet. Like I like sim racing, so I'll be using it to play iRacing on the internet. I'm moving from AM4 to AM5, so this is the first chip that it's going to be no, it doesn't have any pins. Anyway, that's an AMD Ryzen 5 7600X. I'm hoping to upgrade to like the 9600X TD with 32 cache later, but hopefully this will make it last for will work what I'm trying to do. And it's installed. Hopefully I installed it correctly. I had to put it on top of that plastic thing and plus underneath it, and then close the plastic thing, and the plastic thing came off. So hopefully that works right. Looks like there's not a screw. I can't find it in the motherboard to hold down the M2 SSD. So I'm just gonna hook it in like I did my last motherboard. Didn't have one either. I later found out that on the bottom of this, the screw was still stuck in, and then this was there connected to it. So this is actually the bottom, goes in the bottom, and then that lets you set your
Marcus ended up testing the SSD, and it was bad, so I had to replace that anyway. in the power supply. There was screws in the box for the SSD.
I'm using a standard screwdriver and pliers to do the install on this new machine, but I usually use my iFixit tool set. This is it. I use it for when I fix my laptop and put a new screen in it, and also put new keyboard in it using the iFixit key. If you ever need anything like that, you can go to ifixit.com. I haven't have a ad yet, but if you see this video, maybe I'll put it where it connects and gives me some money on. I'm hoping to do some affiliate marketing with this project, but we'll see what happens. I screwed in my screws for my heat sink. It's an Noctua. Putting on my my heat sink, and there's the screws, and it's going on as we go. I tried to put it in from the back side, but it actually didn't work because I didn't have the nuts on the front. I didn't see nuts, so I'm reversing it going to the front. Anyway, we'll see what goes. Hope everything works at the end, and hopefully we'll be happy. Here is my DDR5 going into the machine. It has a little slot dash where down here where you can see on the motherboard it has a little dots. Those will have to line up, and you install the DDR5 there. And this is DDR5 16 gigs. Anyway. This is the Noctua cooler that I'm using. I'm going to put it over on that. I'm using some Hydronaut Ultra High Performance Thermal Grease by Thermal Grizzly. Hopefully it's going to work pretty good. I haven't tried Thermal Grizzly before. I've used Noctua version, and I've used some off-brand, but I'm hoping this van will give me good thermals. Here's the Thermal Grizzly. I'm going to do this method where you just put it in the center and it's scooped out with the heat when the heat spreader is pushed on, and we're going to try it that way. Here it is on the processor, ready to go. Now we just put the heat sink on. Looks like we got the memory installed. Now we're going to try to get the Noctua heat, cooler installed. I'm going to do all this before I put it into the machine. I'm doing this like the show on Linus Tech Tips. And I'm trying to make it easy for if somebody wants to follow my directions, they can do it themselves. This is Space from spacesbox.com. This is a view of Antec case. It has two fans that are pre-assembled on it. It has lint, or you can take off the glass So there's 2 screws on the back that you can take off. The instruction manual is in here. It's a 3.5 drive. I wish I had more 3.5 drives. That's the cables and such. Screws, net, and all the standoffs are in here. Those are just removal, or for removal only. The actual replacements are in here.
I was troubleshooting my drive in my computer. Didn't realize the power supply was bad, and also the SSD was bad. After I took it to the Micro Center, they told me about that. So I got a micro testing kit to test my power supplies, and that will be next. I also have an independent video of that if you want to watch it. Thanks.
Well, it looks like my 1,000-watt power supply that I bought 5 years ago can't be transferred into my new machine because it's bad. I got, I took it by
Micro Center.
A store, and they did a test, and it was tested bad. I wanted to test it myself, so I got the Dr. Power 3 and hooked it all up, all the cables up here, and turn it on. It looks like it's doing okay, but when I do the test,
I pressed the button for 5 seconds.
it fails. Like so. And that means the power supply is bad. Alright, so this is toast. That's what it does when it fails. It goes red. I'm going to do this on my other 2 power supplies, and I'll show you it testing correct. Okay? This is a brand new Seasonic power supply. 1,000 watt. We put it on the tester.
Pushing the button will shift you through various modes of the tester, so you can see all the different voltages from all the different devices that are connected to the testing device.
And it tests good. It doesn't have a red light. The
model number for the power supply is a GX1000 by Seasonic. sold on by Amazon.
Hopefully this will be good for the new computer. I didn't want to have to buy a new power supply, but ended up having to. Had to buy a new SSD too because they tested that and it was bad too. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Space from spacesbox.com. Blies. You push it 5 seconds and then it will go through and test all the voltages and stuff.
This was in my gaming machine before my motherboard freaked out on me. It's a AP EVIA 800 Aprecia Prestige power supply, gold rated 80%. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and if you haven't been subscribed to my channel yet, please click subscribe. Thanks for watching.
If it turns red, it's bad.
It tested good.
This is my Antec case with my 7600X in it. It's now working. I'll do some performance metrics next video. Everything works now. Got a new SSD, new power supply. Video card works fine, and some other things. It has the LEDs on the power supply. Came with it, and you really can't control them. So, but they're actually pretty cool. It's been a pretty cool machine. Got Windows XP Pro on it. And thank you for watching this video. Watch other videos, please. Click like or subscribe. Like if you like it. If you don't like it, don't have to click like. And if you are new, please subscribe. I have some other channels. A sim racing channel, Sim Racing with Michael, and a VR channel. What's coming up, what the plan with this motherboard is to do.